Hi there, it's Pete. Welcome to lesson number 2 of the Easy Beginners ukulele. Hope you got on okay with You're My Sunshine with the first lesson with the C, C7, F and G7. We're going to sort of like carry on with those sort of chords, but there's a few other little chords as well to look at. So today we're going to do Singing in the Rain, like a little exercise with just changing chords. I'm also going to do another little song, Danny Boy, absolutely brilliant little tune. But Singing in the Rain, this is sort of like timing, getting your timing right, which is quite interesting to do. And also there's 3 or 4 little chords to learn as well for other songs. Right, so let's tune up our ukulele first. That's the best thing. I have tuned that earlier on, but I think it's in tune quite good actually. So string number 1, the one right down the bottom, is an A, which is tuned in lovely. String number 2 is an E, which is tuned in. String 3 is a C, which is okay. And string 4 adds a little tiny bit, there you are, a little bit flat. My dog has fleas. Right, so that's the tuning. I'll turn off my tuner so my battery doesn't get flat. Right, so Singing in the Rain. It's a great little tune. So we've got there's 2 extra chords in this one. So what we'll do is we'll just have a look at the chords first. So in F major, which we've done in lesson number 1. So your first finger is in the first fret of the 2nd string, and your second finger is in the 2nd fret of the 4th string, one right up top. So that's your F major. So what we're going to do is we're just alternating between the F and the A minor. So an A minor chord is just your 2nd finger in the 2nd fret of the 4th string. But what we're doing is we're going to keep that finger on. So the F, I'll just go for the F again, because what we're doing is we're doing an F, and we're going to lift off that first finger off the F and make it into an A minor. If you can hear that. So it's F, A minor, F, A minor, F, A minor, F, A minor. And when you get to, I think it's the 3rd line of the song, where it's I'm happy again, then there's a nice little minor chord. It's a G minor 6. So what it is, from your A minor on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, all you're doing is taking that 2nd finger and just sliding it down to the next string down, which is the 3rd string. And that is your F minor 6. It does sound like a proper little minor chord really, it's sort of like a sad chord. So after that, you go to a C7. So we'll just recap what we're doing. So we're doing an F major chord. I'll just give you the finger for that again in a minute. So it's your first finger in the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and your 2nd finger is in the 2nd fret of the 4th string. So what you're doing is you're just lifting off that first finger, and you can see that there, lifting it off. So it's an F, lift it off, it's an A minor, F, A minor, F, A minor, F, A minor. Now you're going to go to your G minor 6. So just one string down on that 2nd fret 3rd string, and that is your G minor 6. So you go straight to a C7. So what I do is I lift off my finger off the G minor 6, because it is quite hard to sort of like get that C7. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a G minor 6 and then taking it off and using my first finger for the C7. So this is just like a little exercise. So now we're back to the F and A minor. And when you get to your happy again, it's your G minor 6. Happy again. Do 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 do. And now you shift up to your F, but on this line, where's it to again? The sun. Yeah, the sun in my heart. No, sorry. And I'm ready for love. That's a little bit different. It's an F to a C7. So that's the only line that's a little bit different. That's an F to a C7. So what we'll do is we'll just run through it again. So it's an F, F, A minor, 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 G minor 6 and C7. So that goes for 1, 2, 3 lines, and then you go back again. I'm ready for love is an F, and then your C7. So that's a little exercise that you can do, just to sort of like get your chords in the right place, and sort of like, what I'll do is I'm going to use another ukulele, I think, to give another little different tone to it, because each size of the ukuleles, they have their own little sound really. So what we'll do is we'll just tune this one up. I have tuned it up before today. So the A is okay, E is okay, C is okay. My G always gets a little bit sharp, I don't know why, so just turn it back a little bit. There you are. Turn it off so I don't waste my battery. Right, so we're still gonna do this little singing in the rain a minute. So it's a little bit different tone on this one. Singing in the rain, just sing in the rain. What a glorious feeling! I'm happy again. I'm laughing at the clouds, so dark up above. So now we go to the sun's in my heart, and I'm ready for love. So I'm ready for love is an F and a C7. So that's a little bit different on that line. So that's sort of half the song. That should do it really. It's just a little exercise just to get your fingers and the timing right really. Right, singing in the rain. I hope you can get it okay. It's just like a little exercise, just to change chords really. But our main little song is going to be Danny Boy, which is a quite nice little, I think we should do this in the folk clubs on my guitar. The thing with folk clubs, they used to like get out and do your little song, and you might get a fiddle player come up and just sit beside you and play, and I think that's absolutely brilliant. Or a little a drummer, you know, it's great really. But I'd recommend it if you get to the stage where you're going to be good enough to play in a folk club. because I first started knowing 3 or 4 chords, and that was it. I mean, we used to do every song in the key of C, really, or you know, yeah, absolutely brilliant. But I'd recommend it. Right, so we're going to go to our main song now, which is Danny Boy. So hope you got these chords okay. An F, an A minor, a C7, and a G minor 6. So your G minor 6 is just that 2nd fret, 3rd string. You're just alternating between that and a C7. So it's F, A minor, F, A minor, G major, sorry, G minor 6. Mustn't get my majors and minors mixed up. And yeah, so right, Singing in the Rain. So now we're going to have a little look at, so what I'll do first is I've got some chords. We've got an A major chord, we've got an A7 chord, we've got a D major chord, and the one that we've done today is an A minor chord. So the A major, so the A major is your first finger is in the 1st fret of the 3rd string, and your 2nd finger is in the 2nd fret of the 4th string. So that's your A major. That one comes in lots of songs. We've also got an A7. So what you're doing for the A7 really is just taking off your 2nd finger off the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and that is your A7. So an A7 is your 1st finger in the 1st fret of the 3rd string. That's your A7. And also a D major. So a D major really is 2nd fret. What I do is, I mean, you can, if you've got smaller fingers, is to try and get all 3 fingers, or get 2 fingers in, or to hold down those 3 top strings on the 2nd fret. So what I do is I generally do like a mini bar and not play the bottom string at all. So that's how I do it. And also there's another little version where you put your pinky in the 5th fret of the 1st string. But I generally do a D major, just doing that little mini bar on that 4th, 3rd and 2nd string in the 2nd fret. That is a D major. And also, we've just done that today, is your A minor. So the A minor is your 2nd finger in the 2nd fret of the 4th string. So that's your A minor. So that's the one that we've done today in Singing in the Rain. And I think it's in Danny Boy as well. So just get Danny Boy a minute. So I hope you're enjoying these lessons. I mean, I'm just doing sort of just making up as I go along, really. Like I said, this is the way I would approach it, learning the ukulele. Right, so Danny Boy, absolutely brilliant little tune. It's got the same sort of chords as lesson number 1. We've got a C, we've got a C7, we've also got an F major, which we'll go through these in a minute again, and that G7. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, and that A minor, which we've done today on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. I generally use my 2nd finger for that. So this is in the key of C. So we've got C, C minor, F, A minor, and a G7. So there's 5 chords in this song. So all it is really is just an up and down, or down and up I should say. Down, up, 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 down, up. So the old-fashioned name for this sort of strumming is called church lick. I know they sort of like called all these sort of different strumming patterns different little names, which is quite nice to know. So this is called church lick. There's shuffles and there's all sorts of different names for strumming patterns. But yeah, I should think it goes back a very long way really. So we'll just go through the chords. I know we've done them last time, but your C major is I'd use my second finger for this. It's in the 3rd fret of the 1st string. And yeah, the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Hope I said that anyway. And the C7 is in the 1st fret of the 1st string. Play all the strings. So you can hear that little different tone from the C to the C7. And the F, I know we've done this one 3 or 4 times I think today, but so the F major is the 1st fret of the 2nd string with your 1st finger, and your 2nd finger is in the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and play all the strings. That's your F major. Then we've got a G7. I love that little transition between the F and the G7. Right, so your G7, your 1st finger is in the 1st fret of the 2nd string, your 2nd finger is in the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and your 1st finger is in the 2nd fret of the 1st string. So that's your G7. It's a lovely sounding chord, that one. So we've done the C, C7, the F, the G7, and now we've got that little A minor again now, which is a new chord today, which we've done a few times. So that is your 2nd finger in the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and play all the strings. It is nice knowing that you can just drop that finger if you wanted an F, or if you want to go from an F to a G7. You just got to move a couple little fingers. Right, so like I said, this is just a down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. I'll try and sing it. It's a lovely little song to sing. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone, the flowers are dying. It's you, must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be there in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, I love you so. Yeah, absolutely brilliant tune, that one. Oh, Danny boy. Yeah, it's in the key of C. So you got C, C7, F, A minor, and G7. So that's 5 little chords. Yeah, so I'll do that again for you. So I'll just tell you we'll just go very slowly and just do the chords. So, oh, Danny. So on Danny it's a C, boy. The The pipes is a C7. Pipes, the pipes are calling. So I'm calling is an F major. From Glen to Glen. So Glen is a C major. And down is a A minor. Mountainside. Mountainside is a G7. The summer's gone. On gone is a C major. And the flowers, so that is a C7. Flowers are all dying. It's an F major. It's you. It's a C major. It's you must go. It's a G7. I must bide. It's a C major. So now sort of singing goes up a little bit now. So on but is a G7. But coming back is a A minor. When summers is a F major. In the meadow. So on meadow is a C major. Or when. So on when is a G7 again. The valleys is an A minor. Valleys. Hushed is an F major. And white with snow. So snow is a G7. Till I'll be there. It's a C major. In sunshine is a F major. Or in is a C major. In shadow is a F major. Oh Danny boy, C major. Oh Danny boy, F major. I love G7 you so. So like I said, it's just an up and down, or down and up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Oh Danny boy. The pipes are calling F. From Glen to Glen, C. And down A minor, the mountainside, G7. The summer's gone, C. Hope you're getting it okay. It's a great tune. We'll just carry on with that a minute. So, and all the flowers are dying. It's you. It's a C major. It's you must go. And I must bide. But come ye back. I'll give you the chords in a minute. When summer's in the meadow, or when the valley. So when is a when the valley is hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be there when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be there in sunshine or in shadow. Oh Danny boy, oh Danny boy, I I love you so. So if you just take it slow, because you can't really, I mean, it is quite a slow song anyway, but if you could just really slow it down, just to give you time to change the chords, because I know when I first started playing it, that's the part I found quite hard really, is to change the chords. But with these one finger chords, it's not quite so bad, you know. Obviously you've got your F major, and I mean, you've got to use 2 fingers there, and you've got your G7, which you've got to use 3 fingers. So, but it will come in time. There's a nice bit of practicing. I mean, that's what I do. Just as long as you keep your instrument tuned up, and that will keep your interest going. Because like I said, I had some friends who bought a couple. I think one bought a soprano. It's a beautiful instrument. I mean, it's quite an expensive one, but they didn't buy a little tuner, and that was the worst thing they'd done really, because they couldn't tune it properly. I think they had sort of the G string really tuned right up, you know, very high, and then they tried to tune the rest of it, and they just couldn't do it. So that is a great little purchase. It's your little clip-on tuner. So yeah, so if you can buy one as soon as you can, then get your instrument in tune. My dog has fleas, and that's all the better then, and I think it will keep the interest. Because I know when I was playing guitar, I nearly gave up once, because I wasn't really getting very far. At the time, you got those tuners which you put on your lap. You never had clip-on tuners, and you couldn't. Sometimes the tuner wouldn't work right, and but yeah, I'm glad I didn't give it up though, because I do love playing the instruments. Right, so Danny Boy. So I hope that's helped you. I think there's one good Danny Boy in there somewhere. I know I did slow down a few times, but if you've got to slow down, don't worry. Just do it so slow as you like, or as fast as you like. We'll just go for it once more, and then we'll call it a day then. And yeah, so I should try and think of another song or two for lesson number 3. Because I haven't really got anything prepared. I just sort of like, that sounds a pretty good song. I'll just practice that a bit, and hopefully it sounds right on the day. So yeah, so our last little Danny Boy with the chords. So, oh Danny. So Danny is a C major. The pipes is a C7. Are calling an F. From Glen to Glen, it's a C. And down A minor, mountainside, a G7. The summer's gone, C, and and with my 2, it should be a, I've done a, what did I do then? I've done a G7 instead of a C, I've done a G7 instead of a C7, that's what I've done. But, right, we'll start again, I think. So, oh, Danny Boy, it's a C. The pipes, it's a C7. Pipes are calling F. From Glen to Glen, it's a C. And down A minor, the mountainside, a G7. The summer's gone, a C. And oh, C7, the flowers are dying. F, it's you. C, it's you. Must go. So that's a, must go as a G7, and I must bide. It's a C. And then we go to that higher part of the singing now. So it's, but come ye back. So, but is a G7. But come ye back. It's an A minor. When summers. So summers is a F major. In the meadow. It's a C. Or when it's a G7. The valley. It's an A minor. is hushed. F, white with snow is a G7. Is I'll be there is a C. In sunshine or in, so sunshine is a F, or in is a C major, in shadow is an F major. Oh Danny boy is a C, oh Danny boy is an F. I love is a G7, you so. There you are, even I can mess it up, but I hope you got one good Danny boy out of that. Right, so thanks for taking a look at lesson number 2. So like I said, I'm going to try and find another couple songs for lesson number 3. Because now I've said it, I've got to do it. So, but I am really enjoying it. Because I don't really play this tuning of the ukulele with the G, C, E and A. I don't really play that one very much, so I generally play the baritone quite a bit, which is obviously tuned different. So this is getting my fingers going as well, so we can learn it together. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. So thanks for taking a look, and hope Danny boys help you. And I'm singing in the rain, that little exercise with the F and the A minor and the G minor 6 and the C7. So yeah, thanks for taking a look. That's really great. And as always, I'd like to say a big thank you to my subscribers again. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I'm really enjoying being on YouTube. Yeah, thanks a lot then. Bye.